What's up, everybody? We back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Howie. Howie is a center who specializes in scoring inside the key. No, his rebounding isn't really as good as someone like Amy or Emma. That's not really his job. He's good at rebounding, but that's not his job. Let's take a look at his stats. All right, we got stats pulled up here. Now, first stat we're looking at is the three-point shot. Now, y'all knew when we were going to be looking at a center today that this three-point stat was going to be trash. Make sure y'all not shooting threes with this man. That is not his job. Mid-range shot at 51. That is also not his job, bro. It's like I said in the intro. You want to make sure if you are scoring with this man, it is a must that you are inside of the key. Close shot at 66. Further proving my point. This man is beautiful when it comes down to the layups, especially when it comes down to that last part of his dream shake or even the first or second parts, because this close shot stat is really nice. Dunk at 74. That is a beautiful dunk stat. Another stat that revolves around him scoring inside the key. Make sure y'all not shooting mid-range and threes with this man. That is not his job. He has a really good dunk kit, right? He has enhanced dunk and he also has thunder dunk. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. Do a lot of dunks with this man. That is definitely his job. This entire middle section here is all garbage. That's typical for centers outside of Emma and Big O. Emma and Big O have pretty good pass stats, so make sure y'all keep that in mind if y'all using those characters, bro. Jump at 24, that is a horrible jump stat. Bro, this man's jump stat is a horrible 24. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Rebound at 61. Like I said, bro, Amy has a 74 at base. Rocket has an 83 at base. I'm not sure how much he gets from himself, but I will definitely have that on the screen for y'all. Block at 61. Now, he also has a grab and block inside of his kit. So if y'all want to build a block and build with this man, that is actually a viable option when it comes down to using Howie. Power at 65. Also a pretty good stat when it comes down to blocking the ball. It's going to be harder to dunk on him than someone like a let's say Amy. Her power isn't really as good as Howie's. Emma's power isn't as good as Howie's. Heck, Emma's power isn't really as good as Havoc G's either. But y'all get where I'm going with this, man. He will be blocking a lot of shots. He will be blocking a lot of dunks. So make sure y'all are keeping that in mind. Let's jump to the abilities. We got abilities pulled up here. We're not going to look at the staples, bro. Box out, flick, and follow-up shot. We know what all those do already, so we're not going to pull those up. First ability we're looking at is grab and block, right? So I've said this in previous videos, but like I said before, not everyone has seen those yet. So grab and block is one of those abilities that comes in handy on these centers and power forwards because you don't have to chase after that FLR, right? But the unfortunate thing is you still have to run the risk of coming down and hitting that ground. You still have to pass it and pray to God that your pass does not get intercepted. Next ability, we're looking at Dream Shake. This is his bread and butter for people who actually understand how to get a psychological advantage on their opponents inside the key. So let's read it. When doing a post up, you turn around and shoot quickly. You have one chance to do a fake and change the direction. At level 2, add one chance to do a fake, adding you up to 3 fakes. And at level, no, 2 fakes. My bad, y'all. And at level 3, shooting accuracy plus 3% and disturbance resistance by 3%. Let's watch the preview. All right, so as you saw right there, I'm sorry we watched that twice. I thought it was going to be like the other clips where it just like stopped on its own, but it played like 3 times, bro. So you saw what he did right there. He turned to the side, pretending like he was going to take a shot. Then he turned to the opposite direction, pretending like he was going to take a shot again. And then he went for the layup. Now, you don't have to do all 3 of those every single time, bro. That is a mistake that I see people making quite often. And opening up doing the third one, well, the second feint, when he does the layup, that is a very risky move to make if you're inside higher tiers. Now, if you're inside something like gold or platinum, feel free to start off with that third one, bro. And just got to make sure you're switching it up between the first shot, the second shot, and the layup at the end. Or you will be very predictable if you keep spamming that layup at the end of this, bro. Next up, we're looking at Thunder Dunk. This is one of those abilities that's going to make him really good at dunking the ball. Now, I thought this was an unblockable ability at first, but I blocked one of these with Ranger one time, and I felt pretty proud of myself. So let's read it. Make a powerful dunk that will greatly increase your strength. It's hard to get blocked, but the success rate will greatly decrease. Level 2, make a powerful dunk that will greatly increase your strength. It's hard to get blocked, but the success rate will greatly decrease. Level 3, you get the same thing. Now, they don't give us any specific percentages or anything like that. So I don't really know how we're going to calculate how much strength he actually gets from this. But this is going to really come in handy when it does actually proc, right? Last ability, we're looking at Enhanced Dunk. Now, this is going to make it so that people with less power than him are not going to be able to block his dunks as easily. So let's read it. Decrease the probability of being blocked due to physical contact by 5% when dunking. At level 2, decrease probability of being blocked by 10% when facing a defender with less or equal strength. Same thing for level 3. That's an extra 20% chance of dunking on somebody that has less strength than you, man. And you're also going to be getting 5% less physical contact. That's going to be coming from the block stats, so make sure y'all keep that in mind. Now, this Enhanced Dunk pairs really well with Thunder Dunk because Thunder Dunk will greatly increase your strength, right? And the way that Enhanced Dunk works, the more strength that you have, which means power, the less likely it is for them to block your dunks. So this is a beautiful combo synergy by Raccoon Digi. I can respect them for actually even thinking about something like that. Now we're going to go to the training area. I'm going to show you guys, not the grab, well, I can show you the grab and block. I don't think I have it unlocked though. And I can show you the Dream Shake. I can also show you the Thunder Dunk. So let's jump into that right now. All right, we got training area pulled up here. We got our man Howie in here as well. Now, first thing we're going to look at is the Dream Shake. Now, it's like I said, bro, you can't do this outside the key. You have to be close enough to the rim to even be able to get this off. So what you want to do is you're going to hold your analog either left or right. He's going to do the first feint or shot inside that direction. For example, if I hold my analog to the left and press it, he's going to go to the left with that Dream Shake. But if I hold my analog to the right, he's going to go to the right with that shot. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. You want to go inside of a direction where you're actually going to have the advantage when you're shooting these. Now, we're also going to look at the animation for after you do a feint for the first one and switch it up to the second shot. So that's this right here. As you can see, he spun around in this direction. Then he came back this way with the shot. Make sure y'all keep that in mind. He's going to be swapping from spot to spot when he's doing this Dream Shake. Now we're going to look at the layup animation at the end of it. My screen just skipped right there, bro. Okay, Howie. All right, now we're going to look at it, man. There you go. So those are all the animations for Dream Shake. You want to make sure you are switching this up every now and then. You don't want to constantly be spamming the layup at the end, bro. You will be getting your shots blocked. Every now and then you want to just simply do one. They're going to end up jumping too late because they expect you to either do the layup or the second shot, right? Switch this up, man. That is the only way you will see success with this ability. Next up, we're going to be looking at Thunder Dunk. Hopefully I can get it procced inside the shot training. I barely get it procced inside the freaking dunk training, bro. So let's see. Nothing. Nothing. There we go. So as you can see, man, this thing very rarely procs. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see here. Hey, this is actually proccing a whole lot more than it usually does. You can ask anyone who has ever played Howie. This thing does not proc this often inside of actual games, bro. But yeah, man, it's proccing quite often in here, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, man, those are the two abilities I wanted to show y'all, the Dream Shake and the Thunder Dunk. What's up, y'all? This is me from the future. I recorded this video yesterday. I'm at work right now, but I was just looking at this Thunder Dunk description. I scrolled all the way down to the bottom because I was like, man, why does this thing never want to proc for me? So I scrolled down to the bottom to figure out how to get this to proc, and it turns out that this Thunder Dunk just so happens to be like the complete opposite of things like Gliding Dunk, Walk in the Air Dunk, Tomahawk Dunk, because those are triggered based on you being far away from the rim and doing a dunk. But this Thunder Dunk is going to proc based on being inside the key. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, man. Just make sure y'all keep in mind, man, just like with every other center inside this game, Howie is going to be pretty good when it comes down to blocking dunks as well as shots. If you're going to be scoring with Howie, you want to make sure you're inside the key. Do not shoot threes with this man. Do not shoot mid-range with this man. If you are going to be a person who specializes in using that Dream Shake, make sure you learn how to switch it up, bro. Get that psychological advantage over the person inside the paint. You will score a whole lot of points with Howie. Also, when it comes down to that Thunder Dunk, if you are going to be using that ability, you want to make sure you put a lot of power on this man because you're getting extra strength from that ability, and I'm pretty sure it's percentage based. So whatever power stat you have, the higher it is, the better you're gonna the better it's gonna be in terms of taking a percentage out of that. That's it, man, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.